Hi folks, hope you're okay today. It's good to be with you. The weather's really bad outside, as you can see. It's been freezing out there and this flu keeps coming back. One minute it's gone and then next minute it comes. I'm just offering a debate challenge to a guy called Hamza. The older Hamza, not the younger Hamza. I'm offering a debate challenge to you, Hamza. Every time we come down there as Royal Blood, you're never actually there. You seem to disappear. So I'm offering a debate challenge. You don't have to take it. I'm not going to be running around trying to find you. But I'm calling you out as a bit of a chicken. I've come down a few times and you've disappeared when I've been down there. So those who don't know, Hamza every week, more or less, has been getting young Christians and debating them and attacking Christianity. And very few times does Hamza actually get really challenged, and it's a time that Hamza got challenged. So the debate challenge is which is the word of God, the four Gospels or the Quran. So we'll be looking at the textual history of the Gospels, the textual history of the Quran, and we'll be looking at the historical claims of the Gospels and the historical claims of the Quran. So which is the word of God, the four Gospels or the Quran? The reason why I choose the four Gospels is because you seem to be specialising in the Gospel of Matthew, so that's just a concession to you. We could do the whole New Testament. Now, in this debate challenge, you can either debate me. It will be a formal debate because I notice what you do is you chop people down by just keep butting in and asking questions, and you don't allow people to ask you questions. So it'll be a formal debate for 2 hours, or at least an hour and a half. The structure of the debate, we'll discuss that beforehand. But it also could be a debate between me and Bob the Builder, v you and Mansour, or you and Adan, or you and Mohammed Hijab. So it could be a tag team. So if Bob would be up for it, I don't know if he would be. But if not Bob, Godwin, or Daniel, if any of those would be interested. But I know that Suku did mention the possibility of organising a dual debate with me and Bob and two other Muslim guys. So anyhow, I'm just asking Bob the Builder if you would be interested in doing a tag team of two of us, v two Muslim apologists. And if Suku, if you could arrange it down there, because I don't go down there every week, but I could be down in a few weeks' time or sometime in April. I've got some missionary friends coming, so that's my priority. But in mid-April, I could come down, and me and Bob the Builder could do 2 against 2, Hamza v Hamza and Mansour, Hamza or Adan, Hamza or Mohammed Hijab. But basically, it's 2 against 2, and basically we're looking at the historical and textual veracity of the Quran as opposed to the four Gospels. So before a formal academic debate, rather than this kind of disrespectful kind of banter that's going on at the moment at Hyde Park. So it's moving away from that and becoming a bit more academic. So if you're up for it, if you're up for the debate, have a word with Suku. Suku, if you could help to facilitate the debate, if you could do the arrangements down there, I'd be very grateful. So it's just off the top of my head. Maybe people could discuss about organise it, or a series of debates where we could do tag team, me, Godwin or Bob, or Bob and Hatum, or Bob and Lizzie, or whatever. But if we could organise a series of debates where they're more formal, academic, but I'm challenging you specifically, Hamza, I'm challenging you specifically. And if you wanna, or if we wanna go and hire a hall, we can hire a hall if we want to do it that way. But at Hyde Park, we can make sure that it's more academic and formal. So the challenge is there. If you run away from it, don't matter, because I think you're a chicken anyway. I think you're a bit of a bully. You pick on people who can't challenge you. I know you went to see James White, but even then, you were in control. You just kept battering him with questions rather than letting you have a decent discussion. So that's why I think it should be a formal debate, so that you can't just bash your opponents by just question, but you've got to be respectful and allow people to give their questions and their replies. So a formal debate, I think, is good. I know you don't like formal debates, but that, I think, it would be better. And then the scholarship can get out and people can make their own mind up. So that's the challenge, Hamza. I think you butcher the Bible. I think you're a hermeneutical terrorist. I think you're a bully. I think that when it comes to actual scholarship of Christianity and Islam, you haven't got a lot of knowledge. That a lot of it's just pretense. And I think it's time that you got challenged. So, like I said, I'm not going to be chasing you. I'm not going to be looking for you. I'm not going to be making video after video. I just genuinely want an opportunity to get some decent scholarship on the table for people at Hyde Park to see that you are pumping lies and that you really don't know what you're talking about, basically. So you often say that you never lose a debate, that if you do, you're really learning. Well, I suggest that if you do have a debate with us, you're going to be learning quite a lot, bro, because a lot of the stuff that you've been pumping out is just really, it's just really not good knowledge. It's knowledge that if people know what they're talking about, they would call you out on some of the nonsense that you actually are pumping out. And anybody who believes what Hamza's saying, all you got to do is just go and do a bit of extra study and find that he doesn't know what he's talking about. So that's the offer. That's the challenge. You can either debate me, or you can do a tag team, me and Bob the Builder, if Bob would agree to it. You and choose anybody you want. You can have John Fontaine, you can have Mohammed Hijab, you can have Mansour, whoever you want on your side. You want to do a 3-man team, me, Godwin and Bob. Stick you, Mansour, Mohammed Hijab, you, Mansour and Adan. I don't mind. But that's the challenge, that's the offer. I could only do it in mid-April because, yeah, so it would have to be in mid-April or sometime in late April. But that's the offer. And a proper debate where it's at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, where everybody can get their points of view in, would be really good. Alright, God bless you and take care.